As the saying goes, Nissan ni Nissan, which means a Nissan is just a Nissan. And we are going to see about that in just a bit, because we are going to explore the 2016 Nissan Wingroad and see all the good and all the bad that comes with it. Keep it locked and don't touch that dial. This episode is brought to you courtesy of Impact Motors on Kiambu Road. The 2016 Nissan Wingroad is a versatile compact station wagon that has its roots in the early 1980s when it debuted as a commercial vehicle variant of the Nissan Sunny. Over the years, it evolved into a popular passenger vehicle known for its practicality and fuel efficiency. And by 2016, the Wingroad featured a sleek design, spacious interior, and modern tech features appealing to drivers seeking reliability and convenience. And the Nissan Wingroad has stemmed from what we call the Nissan Advan. So the Nissan Advan is a very basic variant of the Nissan that was used to carry cargo and was used to do work. And so the Wingroad is the passenger variant of the Nissan Advan, and it has some features inside that makes it very luxurious, and it also makes it to be a passenger vehicle. And that is why the Nissan Wingroad was curated from the Nissan Advan. There are also vehicles that have this kind of look that are not Nissan. We also have the Mazda Familia, and we also have the Mitsubishi Lancer Cargo, which has taken this form and this design of the car. And this car competes with the Toyota Fielder, and it also competes with other vehicles that can carry and have the same kind of space. And this car also shares a platform with the Nissan Note and the Nissan Tiida. So guys, let's jump into the engine of the 2016 Nissan Wingroad. The 2016 Nissan Wingroad, available with two engine configurations, offers a balance of performance and efficiency. It features a 1.5-liter HR15DE engine that produces 109 horsepower and 148 Newton meters of torque, as well as a 1.8-liter MR18DE inline-4 engine generating 128 horsepower and 174 Newton meters of torque. Both engines are paired with the CVT transmission, which was controversial, and the purpose of the CVT transmission was for smooth driving and better fuel economy. The 1.5-liter averages 16 to 18 kilometers per liter, while the 1.8-liter delivers around 14 to 16 kilometers per liter, making it economical for daily use. The 2016 Nissan Wingroad comes with a 50-liter fuel tank, which offers a practical range for long drives, catering to drivers looking for reliable and fuel-efficient station wagons. This car is mated to a very controversial gearbox, which is the Nissan's CVT gearbox. And there is something that has been going on about the Nissan CVT gearboxes, which people deemed as being very unreliable. And why is this? This is because the Nissan gearboxes were overheating, and they were just bringing issues that makes it very expensive to fix. And one thing that you guys have to know is that the CVT transmission in the Nissans are maintenance sensitive. What do I mean by that? You don't want to pass on the maintenance or the service of the gearbox, and you must use the right CVTF. CVTF stands for continuous variable transmission fluid. So you want to use the right CVT fluid, because these CVTs
have a certain viscosity of oil that they need, which if you put a different CVT fluid, the transmission will not perform as expected, and so it will lead to failure. And with that being said, guys, let's look at the side profile of the Nissan Wingroad. We are greeted with size 14 wheels right here, which have the aftermarket rims that makes it look attractive. And other vehicles, when you move like these, always have the indicator lights at the side mirror, but this one has it at the fender. And this car has a silver color that is also mated with a black color, and it makes it look even more appealing. And so if you want to go and buy the Nissan Wingroad, you must know that the ground clearance that the Nissan Wingroad comes with is not that high. So this is not a car that is suitable to be taken off-road. But there are some things that you can make to this car, and there are some changes that you can make to it that can make it even have a higher ground clearance. You can upgrade the suspension of the tires, and you can also upgrade the wheels. Right now, this car is running on size 14 wheels, but you can put 15 or even 16 inches of wheels right there. And as we move like this car comes with keyless entry. That way this button over here can be pressed and it will either lock or unlock the car. Let's explore the boot of the Nissan Wingroad.
The 2016 Nissan Wingroad offers a generous boot space, making it a practical choice for those needing extra cargo room. With the rear seats in place, the boot provides approximately 412 liters of storage, which can easily accommodate luggage, groceries, or other daily essentials. For more space, the rear seats can be folded down in a 60-40 split configuration, expanding the cargo area to around 1500 liters, ideal for larger items or bulkier loads.
And as I explore this back part, it really looks attractive according to me compared to the Nissan Advan. And the difference between the back of the Wingroad and the back of the Advan is that the back of the Wingroad has the tail light that goes up to the boot, but the Advan does not have it. This boot can accommodate one jack ton, and it can also you can also fold the seats, the rear seats, and you can get even extra space inside the Nissan Wingroad. And jack ton, as usual, will not have to look for a house because the boot of this car with the rear seats folded down can act as a bed seater. So we have a couple of storage spaces. When you lift up this space, you get a storage space right here, which you can store your things. This is the tow bar, the tow hook that can be hooked to the car when you're being towed. And we also have another storage area down here, which always houses the tire repair kit or the tire compressor. There is another storage area down here that houses the jack of the car and all other components in case you get a puncture. And that is really good about the Nissan Wingroad. Guys, let's jump into the interior of the Nissan Wingroad.
The first row seats of the 2016 Nissan Wingroad offers a comfortable experience for both the driver and the front passenger, with decent support for long drives and a straightforward functional layout. The seats are well padded and have adequate legroom and headroom, making them suitable for most body types. The driver's seat is adjustable, allowing for a relatively customizable driving position. However, while the seats themselves are comfortable, the overall interior materials are a bit of a letdown. The use of hard, cheap plastics throughout the dashboard and door panels detracts from the car's otherwise practical nature, and this gives the interior somewhat a basic feel, especially compared to rivals with more premium materials like the Toyota Fielder.
Now, at the back of the Nissan Wingroad, the headroom is okay and the legroom is also okay. One thing that I noticed as I entered this car is that there is no provision for, the compartment that opens up as you're not carrying the third seat, which is a downside about the Nissan Wingroad. But this car is a car that you will buy when you just need convenience. And there is a presence of a transmission tunnel down here. That means that this car is an all-wheel drive variant of the Nissan Wingroad. There is not much going on behind here apart from the holders and a couple of storage areas. There are no door bins inside the Nissan Wingroad, which is also a downside. Most of the vehicles have door bins over here, and this is a pretty basic variant of the Nissan Wingroad. If you want to purchase this car, call the number below or come specifically to Impact Motors and you will get the best deal of your life. Keep it locked, guys, and stay tuned.